Anaya Patel, a sharp journalism student, never gave a second thought to ghosts. She was all about facts, evidence, and verifiable sources. So when her editor threw the campus urban legends feature her way, she nearly rolled her eyes out of her head. The haunted library. Old news. The crying statue. A myth. But then, she started hearing whispers about room 213 in dorm 7. Suddenly, everyone she interviewed clammed up. Their voices would drop, and they'd all say the same thing. Do not go near room 213. The light in that room, it never goes out. Digging into the university archives, Anaya found a name. Lina Ramon, a chemistry student who lived in room 213 5 years ago. During the campus lockdown, she was found dead at her desk, her lamp still burning brightly. The official cause was carbon monoxide poisoning from a faulty heater. The room was sealed, but the story didn't end there. Students swore that whenever the power went out across campus, Lina's lamp would still be glowing. Anaya smirked. A classic ghost story, she thought, driven by isolation and fear. The real story, she believed, was in the psychology of it all. She had to see the room for herself. That night, a thick fog swallowed the campus. Dorm 7 stood alone, dark and silent. Anaya slipped inside through a propped-open door. The air was heavy, with the smell of dust and damp wood. Faded "Stay Safe." Posters from 2020 lined the walls, a chilling time capsule. On the second floor, she found it. Room 213. The door was already ajar. Pushing it open, she stepped into a space where time had stood still. Dust coated everything, except for the lamp on the desk, which cast a faint, impossible orange glow. "Huh?" she whispered. "There's no power here." She hit record on her device. October 12th, 10:07 p.m. Investigating dorm 7, room 213. The lamp appears to be just then. The light flickered violently. On the desk, she found a stack of old notebooks. The first few pages were filled with neat chemical equations. But as she flipped towards the end, the writing became a frantic scrawl. The shame line. Over and over, keep the light on. She doesn't like the dark. A shiver traced its way down her spine. "Who's she?" she murmured. The lamp buzzed. Louder now. The shadows in the corners seemed to twist and stretch towards her. Then she heard a slow, scraping sound from behind. "Hello?" she called out, her voice trembling. Only silence answered, punctuated by the sound of soft, invisible breathing right next to her. She raised her flashlight, but it flickered and died. The lamp on the desk flared, bathing the room in a blinding orange light. In that flash, reflected in the window, she saw a figure, a girl at the desk, head bowed. Anaya spun around. The chair was empty. Her recorder captured her last words before the tape went dead. "It's not the lamp, it's the light." The next morning, a janitor found Anaya's recorder in the hall. It was still running, playing her final moments on a loop. "Something's moving. It's getting brighter. No, please, no." Followed by a burst of static. Security found the room empty. No trace of Anaya. Only the lamp, still glowing softly, despite the entire wing's circuit breaker being off for years. 2 weeks later, a freshman named Mira was assigned the now refurbished room 213. The administration waved off the rumors. New wiring, new locks. All clear. Tay promised it. That night, as she unpacked, Mira found an old lamp on the desk. When she turned it on, the room's main lights flickered, but the lamp's orange glow stayed steady. Later, she was jolted awake by a whisper right by her ear. "Turn it off." She sat bolt upright. The lamp was on, even though she knew she'd switched it off. She unplugged it. The light didn't fade. That's when she saw the words carved into the underside of the desk. "Keep the light on." She doesn't like the dark. Mira was gone by morning. Like Anaya, she vanished without a trace, leaving behind only an empty room and a lamp that glowed with a life of its own. Electricians tried to cut the power, but nothing worked. The orange light in room 230 never went out. Now, students say, if you look at the window long enough, you can see Two silhouettes. One sitting, one standing, both watching. No one lives there anymore, but a new legend has started. Every year, a new student in Durham Seville finds an old wooden desk in their room with a message scratched underneath. Leave the light on. And sometimes, when the campus power flickers, a faint whisper echoes through the halls, almost like a grateful sigh. Thank you for keeping the light on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more chilling tales. Stay safe and maybe leave a light on tonight.